And while I don't know if you can say that he has returned to the 2023 form, certainly this year has felt better. I know he dealt with that wrist injury, right? That fracture in his wrist that he's technically still dealing with, kind of rushed himself back after 2.5 weeks. There was a great story, azcentral.com, from Nick Picoro that I read this morning that kind of talked about when he first came back, every swing kind of bothered Carroll in some way. And he wasn't hitting the ball as hard because of it. And recently, within the last week or so, he's starting to feel like his swing is getting back to the way that it was before the injury, starting to hit the ball, at least recently, just as hard as he was in the beginning of the season. But I look at a guy that hit for 285 in 2023, had a 362 on base percentage in 2023, did have 25 home runs, stole 54 bases, walked nearly 9% of the time, struck out less than 20% of the time. And then I see a player this year whose average, comparing it to the Rookie of the Year campaign, went from 285 to 247. And on base percentage that went from 362 to 323. Now, a slugging percentage that went from 506 to 546. So Corbin Carroll, at least this season, traded a little bit of average, traded a little bit of on-base percentage to hit for more power. Striking out a little bit more, nearly 5% more than he did in 2023. And I know we're starting the program.
I'm a huge nerd.
Getting a little nerdy on everybody, but I think it's important when we look towards the future to ask and answer this question. Is Corbin Carroll back?